Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me okay. If you can hear me okay, just type one in the comment section below this somewhere so that I'll know that you are uh, hearing what I'm saying. And the reason I'm live today on Facebook and YouTube is because we have news coming out on the US economy, and that is the PMI, which is the manufacturing data. And I'll just go over to that screen momentarily and we'll have a look. And let's see if you can see that screen there. That is yeah, you should be able to see that now. That's forexfactory.com. And you might not can see it a little bit small, but this is the ISM Services PMI manufacturing data. And that'll be coming out in about 6 or 7 minutes. And if the actual is greater than forecast, that's good for the US economy. Okay. Which that means that would put pressure on gold to go down. But normally that's the case. We'll wait and see till the news comes out what will happen. But to tell you, the forecast is actually quite low, 50.2. The forecast is quite low, so it won't be hard. It'll actually be easy to beat the forecast. So that will mean the actual is likely to be greater than the forecast. So that's likely to be good for the US economy, and then gold might go down. But we'll just wait and see till the news comes out. That's in about 6 minutes from now. So I'll just go back to my chart on TradingView. And that should be coming up now. And what you're looking at there is Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. I don't know if you trade Bitcoin. I don't trade Bitcoin, but I do buy Bitcoin on a regular basis. Dollar cost averaging, DCA. And what we've been seeing with Bitcoin, it's been in a bearish trend for some time. If we go back way back here, several weeks ago, it was bearish, and we got down even around 74,000. But then the last couple of weeks, it started to make a move, and we got up to 80,000, then 85,000, then it broke above 90,000. And just last week, we got up to nearly 98,000 on Bitcoin. But now it's dropped down. It looks like it's dropped down a lot, but that's it's not a lot for Bitcoin. It's right now trading at 93,776. And it's been down there again last week and the week before that, before making a move up. These are just retracements. As long as we're staying above 90,000 in that range between, let's see here, 93,000 was our low for the last 2 weeks, 93,000, staying above 93,000, 95,000 in that range, that is positive. That is bullish for Bitcoin, and good news for the Bitcoin hodlers. Okay, if you're trading, I'm not trading Bitcoin. I'm not going to give you an analysis on Bitcoin. I just buy Bitcoin as uh, a regular deal, like once a month, as a digital asset for the future. So just we're going to look at the other charts here momentarily. And I would just want to remind you that this is not financial advice. I'm not suggesting you take the trades that I take. I'm not a CPA. It's up to you to manage your own trading account and to use good risk management and to protect your capital. But I will tell you, we're going to look at gold right now. Just switch over to gold. And boy, gold this is the 1 hour chart. Let's go to see if we go to the 15-minute chart. And boy, look at this is the beginning of the day with the Asian Pacific market. And Asia Pacific started off early today and really started moving up. Then it went sideways for a while. Then when London session opened, wow, it just really took off. And gold has moved up 800 pips today, just today. And it can go even further. The US session is just getting started. Wall Street opened 25 minutes ago, so we'll see what happens with gold. It might go sideways, but gold is definitely bullish. Okay, we saw a big drop the last week, but it looks like that's the end of that. In fact, you could call that a bear trap. Everybody starts selling gold. I hope you weren't selling gold when the Asian Pacific market opened, because if you were selling gold today, you got whacked. You got into trouble, because gold has just gone crazy. Like, it's so bullish today. 800 pips move up just today. So we'll see what's happening. Right now, gold trading at 33.14, and it's broke above all of these resistance levels. The first one was this morning with the Asian Pacific market was 32.65, and then the next level it kept coming up and went straight up when the London session opened, and it broke above 32.90. And now we are above that psychological resistance level of 3,300. Actually, our resistance level is 33.12. And so you see that resistance has now become support. So we have support right now at 33.12. 33.12. And it's likely just to stay above that for the rest of the US session, I would think. And then if we want to go higher, our next resistance level is 33.46. 33.46. If gold looks like it's going to continue up, and it very possibly can, we've seen it move more than 1,000 pips in one day. It's not normal, but these days gold is not acting normal. So we just have to go with what we see, let the price tell us what it's going to do. And if it starts to move up again, our next level that it would go to would be 33.46. If it breaks below 33.12, that support level, then it could fall down to 32.90 would be the next support level. So those are the support and resistance levels you see here on the chart. So we got the news coming out in 1 minute, and we'll see what that's going to do to our charts. Just to remind you, be sure and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com @Rick Ray. And I give a weekly analysis every Sunday. I gave the one yesterday, and I give you pending orders for gold and the major pairs. And all of the major pairs, all of the information I gave you yesterday, all of those major pairs are in good profit already today. So I hope that you took some of those pending orders. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I'd appreciate that. If you didn't, that's okay. But I have generally, for the last couple of years, been giving a regular weekly analysis every Sunday, sharing my pending orders, my trade setups with you. The one that I gave for gold didn't work out. Okay, I gave a sell order on gold, and obviously gold has changed direction just today, and now gold is bullish. So that's the only order that I gave yesterday that did not work out, was gold. But of course, if you use a stop loss, then you accept a small loss. And then we have profit in all of the other major pairs: the Euro US, the AUD US, New Zealand US, Pound US, USD CAD, and the USD JPY. We have profit in all of those already today. So it looks like gold is moving down just a little bit. The news has already come out. I'll go back to the calendar and see if I can see. Usually Forex Factory is a little bit delayed, but here we go. I told you 51.6, and the actual was 50.2. Let me just share this screen with you so you can see it for yourself. The actual was 51.6, and I'm going to take a screenshot of that right quick so I can send that to my group. I take a screenshot of the news and I post those in my Telegram group. If you'd like to join my Telegram group, just let me know. It's called Prosperity Rising, and my Telegram ID is @RickRayFX. Telegram ID is @RickRayFX. So back over here to the news, and we'll go back to our chart now. We see the news was good, quite good actually, much better than forecast. But I said that in the beginning, didn't I? Because the forecast was very low. And so it was easy for the actual to be better than the forecast because it was so low. So let me go back to the chart here, and we'll even go to the 5-minute chart so we can see the actual action there. And yeah, dropping down. Now bouncing off of this support level here at 33.12. Just as I said, we'll bounce off of that. We might break below that. But with the news, you always want to be cautious. Okay, don't just suddenly take a sell order. You know, you need to let the market settle down, see what the market sentiment is going to be. Sometimes the market will completely ignore the news and then go the opposite direction. That can happen too. It's all about letting the price tell us what it's going to do. And it looks very much like the price is going to go down. We're already at 33.11 now. And it's just bounced back up to 33.12, 33.11. Nothing really concrete or evident yet of which way it's going to go. Bouncing up a little bit now, 33.13. See? The news was good for US, but gold is going up. And sometimes that happens. And 33.14. Sometimes it makes you crazy. I had a trade on gold this morning when the Asia Pacific market opened, and I rode that all the way up to the first resistance level. But then I was not watching when the London market opened, so I did not catch the rest of that move. But still, it was a good profit earlier today during the Asia Pacific session. So as gold bounces around there for just a minute, I'll stay here for a couple more minutes. I want to just go over and look at oil. There was supposed to be some big news on oil today. Let me change to the 1-hour chart and reset the chart. Yeah, oil is going down. It really spiked down today. Look at that big gap when the Asian market opened. Oil dropped down to $55 a barrel. It's starting to come back up now, but there was supposed to be OPEC meetings today, and I have not heard the news yet whether OPEC, what their decision was. It was rumored that they might increase production again, and that would definitely mean lower prices for oil. So I think it was suspected that they're going to lower prices, and that's why we had the gap down. But now it's starting to recover, so perhaps they have decided not to increase production. I'm not sure. I've not heard the news yet from the OPEC decision. If you have anything on that, just leave a comment below, and I would appreciate that very much. So other than that, I'll just quickly flip through the euro. Yeah, not doing too much. Same reaction as gold, and the odd also. No real reaction yet. It takes a while for the market sentiment to adapt to what's going on. I'll go back to gold here. Okay, isn't that something, eh? Here we are on the 1-hour chart. Let me go back to the 5-minute chart. Yeah, how about that, eh? The news was good for the US economy and gold is going up. How about that? It happens sometimes. Absolutely opposite of what you expect. And so here we are. So it went down and touched that. I told you don't sell. I said do not take a sell order. Okay, so I hope you did not take a sell order because it's already moved from 33.12 up to 33.25. It's already moved up 33.26 and going and going. And so it's already moved up, what's that, 12 to 26. It's already moved up nearly 150 pips in just 5 minutes. Amazing. So it looks like it's going to be going up to our next resistance level here, which is, what did I say, 33.46. 33.46. Gold is bullish. It's very, very bullish. And it looks like the market is just ignoring the news, even though it was good news for the US economy. We'll just go over quickly and look at the dollar index, the DXY. This is the US dollar index. Yeah, there you go. Okay, the dollar has been declining all day long. Okay, all day long, just going down, 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 down. Let me reset the chart there. It's been declining all year. Okay, but this is a 5-minute chart. It's been declining all day. All right. However, with that news that came out initially, it was good news for the U.S. economy, and the dollar went up, boom. But then it started coming back down. The dollar is not going to be getting stronger. The dollar is going to continue to get weaker. All right. And obviously, they're just ignoring the news here, considering it something as perhaps wasn't very important. All right. So declining of the dollar, and obviously that makes sense with gold is paired with the US dollar. So that's why we're seeing this move here. But I wouldn't even buy right now because we've already moved up more than 800 pips today. And that's enough for me. There'll be another trade set up tomorrow. I'm not going to chase the candles. Okay, we're at a very, very high price where it is now. And it can go higher. Yes, there's no question it can go higher. We could come up here and hit our next resistance level. But with the news coming out and you see this contrary to what the news said, gold should come down, but gold is going up. So I'm just going to sit back and relax and wait till tomorrow is another day. Okay, you don't have to take every trade. You don't have to chase the candles. Most importantly, whatever you do, just be sure you protect your capital. If you want to take a buy trade, take a small trade and use a stop loss. All right, if it starts to come back down towards our support, take a small trade and be sure and use the stop loss. It's always better to accept a small loss than to not use the stop loss and you really get whacked, and you could easily blow up your account, especially if you're trading gold without a stop loss. Very easy to blow up your account. So now it's pulled back to my trend line that I have here. So it takes some time. Usually if you wait about 20 or 30 minutes after the news has come out, then you can get a better idea of what the direction is going to be. We'll look on the 15-minute chart. Yeah. So this long wick, and then this long wick at top shows you there's indecision. The market's not sure what it wants to do. So it's best to just wait. There's only 3 things you can do in trading. That's buy, sell, and wait. And sometimes it's better just to wait. Okay, so I wish you all the best with your trading in the rest of the US session. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below this video or below this Facebook. And please don't forget to like, love, and share. And if you have any questions, let me know and I will get back to you. And don't forget, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/RickRay. All right, I'll see you again same time tomorrow. Have a great session of trading. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.